Sweet Guluva made it clear to JoJo that not all men cheat. Whoa! It sounded like a gong. Grrrr. Hi, besties. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing okay. Thank you for stopping by. Is your first time? Go ahead and hit the like button. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you guys so much. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you. And subscribe if you have not. Thank you so much. And now, let me tell you guys one truth that I have really observed and I've come to understand. Do you know that if Sweet Guluva wasn't in a relationship with Ashley, probably Ujojo would have wanted him as a partner? Yes, that one is no cap. There is no lie about it exactly. Because if not, tell me, why would she feel some certain type of way when Sweet Guluva was playing with Nate? Why would she want to like distract whatever thing they are doing, trying to distract Nate by telling her, oh, your mom is showing, or trying to behave somehow. If you really watched it last night, you would understand what I meant by like she feels that Sweet Guluva gives Nate more attention that she is receiving. And she even said it, Wayna, you like Nate, Wayna. So the truth remains that Jojo really, really likes Sweet. But she has also come to terms with reality that Sweet Guluva is for Ashley and is for Ashley. And the way Sweet Guluva louds his girlfriend is never unmatched. Can never be matched, guys. Like, he makes it known to all and sundry that this particular person. So because of that, Jojo cannot press further. Initially, we know it's a crush, being delusional. Even after she said, "No, I'm all over it. Yet I'm not there. I'm this. I'm that." You could see that she loves, and yeah, you know that Sweet Guluva is a very playful person, and we love. Would I call it siblingship now, or would I call it friendship? Okay, I don't know what to call it. Machine said yesterday, there was something Machine said in her interview yesterday with Smash, when she was talking about how she saw Sweet Guluva. She said the other ladies will be like, when Guluva asked them to sit down, he's like, oh, he's asking me to sit down. But for her, it'd be like, you see a younger brother is telling me to sit down. That kind of thing. So I think for her, all these compliments, oh, your voice is nice, oh, Jojo, sing, keep on singing. In fact, Sweet Guluva is Jojo's number one promoter. In fact, number one manager. He should, if he has a music label, see, that's how they say it. I don't really know much about the music industry. I'm telling you, he is going to sign Jojo. He is somebody that actually promotes. If you have seen him, promotes what others do. And I guess he loves singing too. Guess he loves it because the other time he was singing with Uya and Daddy were entertaining in the house. So all of those small things he does, Jojo really appreciates them, because sometimes they say that women feel and men think. There are little, oh, your hair is beautiful. Wow, your dress is nice. Oh, you have this thing. The man, he's just a compliment from him, but the woman is already in cloud 10, thinking that, oh. So yesterday, while Sweet Gulliver was doing this pillow play with Nate, wow, Jojo could not take it, because Jojo have seen that there is this really strong friendship between Sweet Guluva and Nate. They tend to understand each other even when they are having a debate or an argument or whatever. Nate understands Sweet Guluva's point of view. Sweet Guluva understands Nate, and you see it's always cordial. It's always Nate will always support Sweet Guluva. Sweet Guluva would always support, even when it seems that he may not really agree. They still have a way of, reconciling it there and then, even without you noticing. So all those things is making JJ feel a little, would I say, jealous? Because if you see the way she was just screaming yesterday, trying to distract whatever it was they were doing. I'm like, wait now, Jojo. Wait now, Jojo. Well, they said Sweet Gulliver treats them like their younger sibling. Yes, so guys, I have to tell you guys the truth. That guy is really, really in depth when it comes to a lot of things. In fact, when people say he can't really speak English, sometimes I don't know. I don't know whether when you say someone can't speak English and the person has very wide range of vocabularies, what else are you saying? If it's not the person's every day to day means of communication, you wouldn't expect that the person will really be that perfect. But if this person can actually bring out words which ordinarily you might not find in a day-to-day conversation, that person is cool. That person is cool. And I have to tell you people that the way he treats them with respect. Yesterday they were talking about a lot of things, even the late nights. They were having this conversation, where he mentions that once you start getting money, your parents see you differently. There's a way a friend may address you when you're broke, and there's a way the friend may address you when you are you've gotten money, or there's a way probably you have attained a certain level. Okay, it will not be the same, and that is the basic truth. Like, if at home you're still a student, there's a way your parents, but by the time you start working, you start getting money, you start contributing, your parents are still going to give you some level of, you don't expect your mom to just drag you, come here, no, they're going to be treating you somehow, because they know that now you are responsible, not that previously you were not, and you have taken up responsibility. Yes, you've taken up responsibility. At least you're contributing. You've proven to be matured. You understand? So he's really in depth when it comes to some certain things. So while he was telling Jojo that, saying if a man cheats on his daughter, he would tell his daughter to leave. Yes, I'm not going to tolerate your man cheating on you. So Jojo was like, but men, he said, not all men cheat. I know that one will sing into Jojo's ear. So, like, all of these things you're doing, probably you think that because Ashley is no more in the house, you see him moving here. After all, she's not around. That will tell you that whatever it is Sweet Guluva has with Ashley is really, really genuine. And since Ashley moves to Joburg, the way he's always talking about at every given opportunity, every conversation he must mention, as if he's having this feeling like this person is near me, this person is close by. Okay, so I just feel that Jojo truly, truly, deeply is her dream man. Yes, Sweet Gulliver, not just her alone, some. Yeah, because both in conduct, in reasoning, level of maturity, respect, emotional intelligence. Like, it seems he seemed to have ticked all boxes. But there is one thing I also noticed about Sweet Gulliver is no wonder he doesn't everything does not require a reaction, because you can't when you guys are arguing, no, you can't beat him in an argument, because he will have a lot of points. Even yesterday night, while they were doing that, you see, Nate really understood him. But from the way he was talking, you might think that they are quarreling, or they are is altercation. But no, Nate will just laugh, will understand, when they were talking about calling you, I don't know all those terms they were using, maybe somebody addressing you as this, or later addresses you as this, addresses you as, something like that. But guys, I just feel like he is ticked all boxes. He may have his flaws. Yes, nobody is totally perfect though. But I think he is some of the ladies' um dream in that house, especially Jojo. But I just feel that Jojo should relax. Okay, it's not that deep, nothing between him and Sweet Guluva. But I just hope that when they come out of the house and maybe media rounds, interview, let her tell us some of the things she's been saying about him. I just pray that it's not really going to spoil their friendship, whatever it is, because they have really come to understand themselves very well, build a strong siblingship, friendship. I just hope that previous the things she did previously, the things she said, and when she was still fantasizing and crushing, wouldn't really dent whatever it is that they have right now. All right, you're going to be sharing your thoughts in the comment, and I will see you in my next video. Please, guys, before I go, you guys know I have a backup channel. You see that there are some channels you guys didn't see this season giving updates, like giving a, well, how can I remember them? I don't think I can remember their names. Some of them had strikes, some of them warnings, some of them. So please, it's always good to have a backup channel so that even if anything, you can as well still be updating your people. It's just SEO analysis and more. I think I'll be leaving it in the description. Please, and make sure you watch my ads. Thank you. Bye.